Alright, chat, give me a few minutes. I gotta call my grandma back and find out what she needed. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. Sorry about that. Oh, my grandma wants to go to, something on Sunday. Alright, what is our next mission? Because we need to still finish this Sensitive Beings quest up.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I have a message from Herda. His Pixie's coordinates are still at the space station. Maybe it'd be easier to chat in a group. There's a bunch of my old manuscripts in the space station. You know how I've been writing a book for the IPC, so I've been thinking maybe how I could just copy and paste a few pages of my old manuscripts for the extra book content. One of them is called Decompression Equation 36 or something. I can't remember the exact name. Anyway, that's the content. If you clean up the Animated Legion, help me find it and send it to the office. We found it. Send it over then. Incidentally, I do have an experiment that could use some help from both of you. We have a quest spot. We know that one of the people became a tentacle aficionado. I think this is Chris. Let me observe his behavior. Hey, I'm talking to you. You, what are you doing? Why are you staring at me like that? Stay away from me. Are you Chris? How do you know my name? Oh my goodness. Have you been following me, investigating me? Did you... Hold on. How did you dye your hair like that? Did you do that to show off in front of me, trying to stand out from everyone else? Your clothes. Why don't you wear the uniform? Are you trying to show off your luxurious tailor-made outfit? I didn't dye my hair. My hair always looks like this. No one else has hair like that. You think you were very special, huh? You just want to show off your privileges, such an attention seeker. Show off as much as you want. Don't try to act all innocent. I know exactly what people like you think. You think you're better than us. It's not enough for you to show off the virtual world. You have to track me down and show off in front of my face. You're so rich you can own the universe. Wait a second. What's that look in your face? Is there something in your eyes? You have a corneal contact camera? Or are you taking videos? Is this live? Oh, I get it. You're one of those people who likes to live broadcast your bullying behavior. Now go away and leave me alone. Chris is very strange. I can't have a normal conversation with this person. He's such a paranoid. Is he infected with the mimetic virus? Where are we headed here? Hang on a second. I have a message. Oh. Never mind, it's not important.
Nice.
Okay. You need to go up. That's over there. Have we been in this room before? I don't recognize this. Fully automated medical examination service pod at your service. Current number in line 0. Identity verification progress. Estimated waiting time 5 seconds. Countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Verification successful. The user is eligible for medical examination. Initiating medical examination system. Please breathe clearly and freely. Relax your mind and do not become nervous or anxious. Too late. Examination complete. The medical examination report has been generated. Please use a space station terminal to check the report. If any questions about the results, please consult the researchers in the medical department. There's a box of treasure here I didn't find before.
Looks good.
Where do you get to access the, Respects to your annual staff medical examination has been complete. There's no need to resubmit medical examination applications. Where do we get to look at it? I want to know if I'm healthy. And granted, my bat swing on my right swing there is pretty solid, so I think we're fine. Miranda's right in front of me. Looks like she's talking to someone. There's nowhere to hide. I know, I'll just pretend I'm checking out the medical services. Surprised researcher from Department of Implement Arts. Hey Joanne, so surprised to see you're not still sleeping tonight. How rare. Maybe the blue has also started to orbit around the space station? Test results are out. I've sent them to you through the terminal. You may start the review process. Thank goodness, Joanne is actually working. Am I dreaming? You're only noticing this now? He's been 3 hours early to work for the past 7 days. Looks like you haven't been paying attention. Due countdown begins. 30 minutes left. Only took a few days off, and now our department has changed so much. I cannot believe it. Who turned you into this, Joanne? What happened to you? My guess is that it's something to do with the department's reform. International Peace Corporation has cut the medical research budget this quarter, and we are also impacted. I heard there would be a reform. Not that unusual for people to try and get a high performance indicator during such turbulent times. You wouldn't want your research budget to be cut, would you? You're right, but I still need some time to digest all this. It's really unbelievable. The sleeping beauty of our medical department finally stopped sleeping and began to act under duty as a doctor. No one's gonna believe this. 20 minutes left. I need to see that result of the drug test in 20 minutes. Alright, I got it. I'll get on it. Little Joanne looks normal. The way she speaks is very strange. She's emotionless when she talks, and her face looks stiff like a robot. Is there something wrong? Huh, I have no idea how to access that medical record. There's another bubble, though. The Redeeming Man. You approach the bubble and experience a chilling sensation. Clamber along the steep slope covered in ice. The icy gale is tirelessly assaulting all beings that dare to exist at this height like a sharp blade. Although you're wearing a full set of advanced outdoor equipment prepared by the IPC, you realize your fingers are almost broken because of the cold. You're not bothered by it, as you are very clear that this outrageous journey of redemption is about to come to an end. Those uncivilized barbarians have admonished you countless times. According to the ancient laws of the ununited tribes of Herderendens, any who disobeys the noblest will be the order to redeem their sins. The wrongdoer will climb Mount Pelglamian alone and reach the peak, where they must rub a copy of the steel's prophetic inscription. If the wrongdoer is pardoned by this inscription, then their name will be cleared in the presence of the chiefs. Almost there. The sky is cleared up and the gale is turning into a breeze. With your teeth clenched, you try moving your hypothermia-damaged shoulder to swing the pickaxe for that one crucial move. Finally, stepping on the long-awaited ground, you realize that you have reached the endpoint. A smile of satisfaction crawls up your face now without you realizing it. It's not as wide as you want it to be because of your stiff facial muscles. Now, you just need to look for the darn steel. But there is no steel. Instead, only a frozen, curled-up body can be seen on the vast snowy landscape. The person is well equipped and their face is frozen due to the cold temperature. Their eyes, filled with fear, cast their howls of despair across millennia of time. Undoubtedly, the frozen person is you. You gasp in shock and cry soundlessly and bitterly before collapsing on the snow and ramming yourself into the abominable ice sculpture. Then, the mountain robs you of your consciousness. Some of these memory things are weird. Report my findings back to Asta.
It's getting late. Where to now?
It's you. Thanks for helping out at the station. Did you encounter some problems? I found your personal item. Left a note in that room. Huh, I wrote a joke on it. Don't mind me. Oh, by the way, why did you want to talk about that all of a sudden? Is there something you want to ask me about? Oh, there's all kinds of... I didn't realize there's a bunch of stuff for Asta after you finished that whole little thing earlier. Family, nothing too crazy. They made a fortune and stayed relatively well off. That's about it. Can you order stuff online at the station? Of course. You are asking the expert. For every 10 parcels delivered here, 8 are mine. IPC owns a lot of platforms. My personal recommendation would be the Cosmo Premium. They have good customer service. However, the Legion's invasion has made delivery difficult. It's either we received your order and it stays that way forever, or they lose your parcel on the way here. It's so annoying. Is it trendy to get such a luscious hairstyle? Where'd you get that from? The guy with that luscious hairstyle is probably the one who tricked you into believing this. Truth is, a group of researchers was experimenting on a curio when all of a sudden things started to explode, and their hair got all messed up from that incident. After that, people tried to recreate the experiment to figure out what happened, but instead of fixing things, more and more people started getting this very popular, luscious hairstyle. Oh, it got me a new record for that one. Can we talk? Of course, what do you want to talk about? About your job. Job? I keep things running on Madame Herda's behalf. It's not that difficult, really. Aren't you staying in your office? My office? Oh, the station gave me a suite, but I like to stay around here and hang out with everybody. You're not busy most of the time? The workload's alright, but having some crunch time lately, nothing I can't handle. I'm the right person, a lead researcher at the station. Ask me anything. How are the researchers doing? Sadly, some didn't make it, but thanks to your help and the effort of the medical department, most of them are fine now. However, I'm still worried that people may be traumatized by the invasion of the Animator Legion. I'll have to monitor people's mental health more closely. Is her to return to the station? Yes, but strictly speaking, I'd say she's online now. Madame Herda you see is a remote-controlled puppet. Don't be offended if she ignores you when you talk to her. Chances are she's just logged off. After all, she only pursues what interests her, and as soon as that interest is lost, she abandons it and moves on. Alright, let's finish the quest. Observations and thoughts. So all 3 of them sound unusual, but in theory, there should only be one person who's infected. The principle behind it is actually quite simple. The viral load of informational particles left behind by the magnetic virus and the crack-up conch is simply not high enough. Viral load detected barely reaches the amount that can be carried by an infected adult. So it's absolutely impossible for the crack-up conch to have contracted the virus from multiple individuals. Holy Nugget, are you winning? Also, Tomboy Enjoyer, huh? Nice tag. Yeah, the tag system that Twitch added is a fun one. My investigation couldn't corroborate this. It's okay, I've got a backup plan. The memetic virus is transmitted through virtual data, and all that virtual data in the space station leaves traces in the terminal. Since we couldn't get much of a previous investigation, let's check the browsing records of the 3 suspects, then we should be able to identify the source of the infection. I've got an emergency plan for situations like this. Please visit the Data Exchange Center where the terminal is located. But I've never used a terminal. Oh, don't worry, it's simple. Enter the terminal room, verify your identity, and you can start your query. Simply put, anyone using any data gadget, which basically includes anyone on the space station, would have their user behaviors recorded by the terminal. It is thus inappropriate for me or other staff members to check such information. I know, you're just looking for excuses to stack off. Not like that, I would have gone if I could. Think about it, despite different backgrounds and identities, people in the space station have reached an agreement on personal privacy. Traces left from using virtual data can be found in the terminal. For example, from here, people can see all the unusual virtual platforms you visited during your working hours. Therefore, to respect everyone's privacy, no one, including myself and the other staff, should access the terminal. Think about it in their shoes. If you were a space station staff, would you be happy with me going through your browsing records on the virtual network? I'd rather die. Now you understand, right? That's why your special identity makes you perfect candidate for this. That's how I found your stream. And that means the tags are working. We're winning quite a bit now that I've figured out how leveling up characters in this works. So you just want me to get beaten up. Jeez, is this the kind of nonsense you think about all day? I have nothing against you. Why would I set you up? From an objective point of view, you're an outsider on the space station. You're not familiar with most people here, so it's unlikely that you hold any personal grudge against anyone. Not every outsider has the right to access the data records, but you were different. You were the hero who saved the space station. People trust your moral character. Of course, if you do decide to help, I hope you'll keep everything you see strictly confidential. My lips are sealed. We'll only joke about it on stream. Anyway, keep it all a secret while you're still at the space station. As for where you are, where you go, or what you do in the future, it's none of my business. Before you leave, let me tell you how to use the terminal. As you know, the invasion severely damaged the whole data center, and the server room where the terminal is housed is no exception. Despite our best efforts, the damage is yet to be fully remediated. Reported cases of mimetic virus infection only made things worse. I had to send a maintenance engineer to monitor the situation on a daily basis. The engineer would turn on the optical identity verification program manually every day to check whether the bioelectricity of each visitor entering the room is normal, thus ensuring that the terminal is not invaded. Since the optical identity verification program is refreshed dynamically after it is turned on every day, you need to re-verify your identity every time you enter. For more details, please consult the maintenance engineer. I've told the engineer that you have permission to enter the room. So I'll leave the rest to you. Okay. Oh, it's that room. We've been in this room before. I've done the puzzle here. Acquired the loot. Whoopa! A row of large words pops up on the terminal screen. Code error 505, service unavailable. There are no other responses. Someone runs it back into the room, panting. Looks like he's the maintenance engineer Asta mentioned. The terminal doesn't respond. Let me ask him. Oh. It's the maintenance engineer. Sorry. I'm sorry. Are you Spexia? Asta already gave me the heads up that you want me to use the terminal. Terribly sorry, the computer system in the next room suddenly initiated an auto-update. The researchers didn't have time to save their results, so I went to help them just now. Prompted error code 505. I didn't connect the data to the terminal while I was away. Let me turn it on. It'll just take a second. It's all set now. Please verify your identity again, and the results will come up when you input your query. Maintenance engineer, a man who wishes not to be named. Oh, I see. I was like, how does this puzzle want me to do this? Challenge complete. Wait, I got to do the... Oh, that's pretty sick. I got to do the puzzle a second time. Data record MAR. Internal data strictly confidential. Search number unknown. Access level authorized by administrator. Data device number 4927, device owner Esser. Obtained camera access. Obtained album access. Visited the webpage Galactic Search Guide. What are the best photo editing softwares? Obtained album access. Visited the webpage Afterglow Dating. Meet your soulmate whenever and wherever. Use the software Twin Flames, a private dating community for space people, welcoming and diverse. Visited the webpage Galactic Search Guide Sleep Aid video. Visited Video Pi, freshest and fastest video service. Visited Video Pi, the year's top sleep aid pick, the most comfortable scalp massage. Visited Video Pi Sleep Aid Scalp Massage Premium ASMR. Visited Video Pi, a small orange cat offers you a special wake-up service in the rainy season. Visited Video Pi Immersive Cat Sleep Aid, a large black cat snoring like thunderclap. Visited Leap Clip Kitty Invasion, get out of the way. Visited the webpage Galactic Search Guide Black Cat. Obtained document right access Aeon's mythology, the history of witches and cats. A brief explanation of the conflict between the Black Cat faction and the Tortoiseshell Cat faction. Visited Leap Clip, the most comprehensive punctuation guide available on the internet. 10 different types of onomatopoeia for showing affection to cats. Visited Video Pi Little Kitties Meow 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 compilation. Obtain video download access Video Pi Feline Pet Summoning Epic Onomatopoeia Video 100% effective. Obtain webpage right access Feline Aficionados Forum. Cats are the highest beings in the universe. Visited the webpage Cosmo Premium Membership Invitations Shopping Platform. Visited the webpage Cosmo Premium Star Not Price. Visited the webpage Cosmo Premium Most Expensive Star Not Price. Contact customer service. Remember, I've been suffering from insomnia. Now she can fall asleep after watching short videos of cats snoring. She was just imitating the sounds of cats last time. Turns out she was just a run-of-the-mill cat lover. That's all good. She can't be the one who got infected. Let me check other people's records. Insufficient computing power. Please try again later. Perhaps it meant a lot later. What's wrong? Insufficient computing power? Try again later? Oh, that's normal. The terminal's not broken. It's nothing to worry about. Although it won't be operational until tomorrow. Why? Because the station was invaded. Originally, we had more than one terminal. Connecting units was on a much larger scale. During that debacle, some units were damaged. The computing power of the terminal was thus greatly decreased, not to mention it's only running on a single core processor right now. The lead researcher said she was going to purchase new equipment, but it hasn't arrived yet. Therefore, with the current computing power, we can only query once a day. And the current identity verification program has to be activated manually by me every day, so please come back tomorrow. Don't forget to ask me to turn on the verification. Oh, so we have to do this again tomorrow. Interesting.